Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, but I play other games as well, and welcome back to Actual Sunlight, a thing that is quite honestly in short supply here in Denmark at this point. Also, as you can tell, my sniffles haven't quite gone away, and neither have these. I'm having coughing fits too. So, while I'm still, in a bubbly mood and everything, I thought I'd continue Actual Sunlight by Mr. Will O'Neill, a very joyous and pleasant person who made this game about how much he loves life and everything in it. So, last time we went to work. No one is exactly sure why, because apparently everything about this game is about how miserable his life is, and we met Russell, who is a complete and total twat. Let's just see where the story is gonna go from here. I seem to be accomplishing nothing in this game so far. I've talked to all my co-workers, and I'm just kind of wandering around aimlessly. So I suppose we should do some work. And we get another fabulous transcription from Little Evan's little doctor, because everyone's really tiny in this game. You talk about depression, but it doesn't seem to affect your ability to work an 8-hour day. I treat people who can't even get out of bed. Yeah, work harder. Work harder on your depression. There's something about being around people who aren't fucked up that makes me a different person, I guess. Maybe I feel like looking weak in front of normal people is the saddest thing that anyone could possibly do. So what changes when you leave? Well, that's when I kinda just throw myself down the stairs and see how many bones I break. And then I show up to work the next day. Well, there's nobody around, I guess. And what happens then? I don't know. I find myself at stupid places doing stupid things. Are you saying you have no memory of how you get there? No, I remember how, I just never remember why. Liquor store, strip club, DMV, who knows? I believe we've triggered a cutscene. And that was about as much introduction as he was going to give me. I'm at a laundromat. I wish I had a really cool washer and dryer. You don't need one, you have a laundromat. Those stylish faux retro ones with the curved bubbly glass in the front. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what I have now, but it's not like it's interesting or anything. Yeah, because what you really need is interesting washer-dryer combinations. That's like feng shui to the umpteenth degree. If I ever get rich, everything I have is going to be as cool as shit. Why not? I mean, once you don't have to worry anymore, you can just be cool. That must be a lot of fun. The only fun, really. I don't know if rich people understand that they are the only ones who are really having a good time in life out of absolutely everybody. I don't think they are. Have you ever heard this catchy old ditty called "No Money, No Problems"? I suppose he hasn't. This is stupid. Why am I here? Why do I do this? I don't know. Do you have any clothes you need washing? I don't think he does. Toys! Maybe some toys will cheer his ass up. Evidently not. How about a microwave? How about we just stick our heads in the microwave? Considering it's the only thing in my kitchen that I actually use, I actually could use some kind of high-end microwave. The way I'm running through mine, I'm sure it'll fry itself right off the wall soon enough. In which case, you should probably check yourself into the nearest hospital and have them check you for radiation burns, because that's not how you use a fucking microwave. What are these supposed to be? They look like... Are those feet sticking out? Because it looks like someone got stuck in a man-sized toaster. I don't even really like any of the genres that any of these new games are... Oh, they're game consoles. I guess the reviews for some of them are pretty good, though. Buy video game? Sure, we like video games. This will be the last time I ever buy a video game, because no progress has ever been made in video games. I don't even like these things anymore. All of them are practically identical to me at this point. Identical. Sorry, second language. This will be the You already said that, dude. And that was it. I didn't even get to talk to the clerk. Oh my god. I want to go back. Can I save. I can save and quit. What the hell just happened to the screen? No. I want to go back and explore that store for a bit. Don't forget about our 3-year service guarantee. He looks very surprised. Seriously, please don't forget. My life would be over. Why am I giving him that accent? I don't know. He just seemed very surprised. Sir, do you have our points card? It's the only way to get a great deal on our magazine subscription packages. Got your package right here, lady. I'm a YouTuber. I make funny jokes. No, magazines? Magazine subscription packages? Seriously? I mean, what kind of an idiot do you take me for? Judging by that smile, a big one. And that was the end of that conversation. Can I go behind the counter and just... I can! Why is she not stopping me? What is wrong with this lady? She just doesn't care about her job anyway. Oh, that's an ATM machine. In the end, what's wrong with being in debt when you're somebody like me? I don't know. It's not like I'm going to have to work for the rest of my life anyways. It's not like retirement is even going to be a thing that still exists by the time that I would be retiring. Why? Because because Tyler Durden will have collapsed the entire economy? What? It's not like my body isn't already completely falling apart, or like I'm not going to be dead in 15 or 20 years anyway. Oh, so you're dead, so there's no retirement. It's not like anybody else is affected by what I do to myself anyways, so what if I want to buy things? So what if it makes me feel better? It does have a point, I guess. Big screen TV! I already have a TV that I barely even use to actually watch TV. Me too, dude. Because why would you even watch regularly scheduled programs when you've got streaming services and video games and fucking coughing fit? That being said, I can't believe how far the plasmas have gone. I could get one of these, and maybe getting a cable would be worth it. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. Better than downloading everything. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I want to write for television anyways, right? No, you don't. So I should be watching more television? No, you shouldn't! Listen to me, I'm giving you career advice here. Television fucking sucks. Unless you do really good television, in which case it ends up on streaming services, so people don't actually have to watch it on television. $4,000 though, that's crazy. I can't. Great! Plan out the window. Alright, I suspect what I'm supposed to do. You know, I really like clothes. It's too bad none of them fit me. But maybe buying some things that I could actually want to wear would motivate me to lose less weight. That's a lot of W's. That's not good for a second language English speaker. Look, I'm already tripping over the words. It's probably exactly the thing I need to do. You can't say it doesn't make perfect sense. I don't want to be this way, but it seems like even more this way is the only way to stop being like it. Excuse me? I don't want to be this way, but it seems like being even more this way is the only way to stop being like it. This game was not meant to be read out loud, dudes. Right, I suspect what I need to do is just buy a fucking computer game and go home. Right, we are back on the train, and again, I suspect nobody wants to talk to me. Especially not, this fucking necromancer over here. You think it fucking matters to me? I can raise the dead! What have you done? I bought a video game. Cool. Leave me the fuck alone. Think it makes any difference at what is he? The ghost of fucking Christmas past? Hey, that was a bit creepy. Look at that smile. Look at that child molesting smile he's got going there. Jesus. And she's just stoned off her face. Cool. Again, dude doesn't want to sit anywhere next to people. I can certainly... Sitting this close to that guy is just asking for bullshit. Oh dear God. So I sit down and then I get up. Or I'm just gonna sit next to the girl. Screw it. Now, the last time I was on the train, I just turned up the headphones and waited. Let's see what happens if I don't. Not a whole lot. Yes. Can I move? I can move. Okay, so this is what I'm supposed to do. Never mind. And we're back. We're back home. How's everyone doing? Oh, Bouncy Girl is gone, and so have all my friends. Even Mr. Hobo, but he left behind his friend, Mr. Trashbin. And I can't fuck with the trash bin. That's probably just as well. Right, let's go check out our new game. Come on. Come on. Get into the spirit of this stuff. Let's go to the apartments. Welcome home, everyone. And we get another scintillating glimpse into the psychology of Mr. Evan Winters. When do you feel the absolute lowest? In the prone position. The moment I walk in the door, no question. And when things explode around me. Why do you think that is? Why feel worse off when you get home than at any other time? Well, for one thing, the deafening silence and the realization that I'm completely and utterly alone. I'm gonna call that one Alex, whatever the game show host name is. You know, I think our generation is growing up and going down. It's not just in my imagination that things are getting worse. We should all be in a period of our lives where we're building and learning and doing new things. Coming into our own as professionals, making more money, and Look, we've talked about all this before, and frankly, I'm getting sick of your shit. Not that I was saying shit just because... Never mind, that's kind of a jump cut though. I don't know, I guess it just all feels the same, day in and day out, except you know that in some way you're falling apart. Well, who isn't? Right, laws of entropy and shit. I mean, come on, get with the program, Mr. Winters. And we get in bed, we don't even get to play our game, what the fuck? You know, it isn't like I never tried, it's just that all my trying never really amounted to much. But how many people really changed the path they started going down when they started out? It's like the fundamental idea of our entire culture, that you can change. That you can do whatever you want. Or that's at least what our parents bullshitted us into believing. And your problem is what exactly? Well, that it's not true? I'm just venturing a guess here. That nobody's keeping records on how true or untrue that is. Thank you, this game is reading my mind, my dystopian little mind. And we're back on the train. Is this a dream? Actually, I think they are, but people can't even... most people can't deal with that kind of hopelessness. Maybe they have a way of dealing with it that you just don't know anything about. I've actually wondered about that. If most people just wander through life and not give a shit about all the why am I here, what am I doing, what's my purpose in life kind of thing, they just kind of take it like a step at a time. I've never been able to get into that mindset. To me, life is like a Super Mario Brothers game. You start out on level 1, and then you progress and you progress and you get bigger and you learn stuff, and then there are traps and foils and enemies in your path, and wait, that's actually kind of simplified. Never mind. And we're back at work. Do you think I don't know what you keep trying to bring this conversation back around to? I get it. I'm lonely. I'm sad and I'm lonely, and this is why I'm in therapy. Are you happy now, fuckface? Is this what psychiatrists do? Just keep needling at people until they simplify their problems into something you can write a prescription for? Applause, ladies and gentlemen. Applause. How should I know? I don't know, because you're the fucking psychiatrist. Never mind. You're the one making all of this up. I am not. Revelation, or not. Well, at least we got to play our game. I'm not even real. You just imagine all of this to try and romanticize being a drain circling nobody. You saw a therapist one time, and he told you to come back when you had real problems. This is some M. Night Shyamalan shit right here. I'm just like all these other stupid scenarios you play out in your head, like being a creative writing professor, or how cool and melancholy you'll be on a talk show, and all of this nonsense. What is it really for? I don't know. It's all to avoid telling yourself that you're nothing. That you're anything more than some fat, booze, sugar, and porn-addicted idiot who wasted every opportunity he ever had. Your license is getting revoked, even if you're just a figment of my fucking imagination. It's funny how I was always like this, and yet it got worse at the same time, you know? You live this fucked up type of way, and you just slowly coast deeper and deeper into it. You do realize he just told you he's a figment of your imagination, right? Until your whole life is just this weird, paradoxical mix of desperate survival and slowly killing yourself at the same time. To be honest, I completely agree with you. I have to, because I'm in your head. I think you should end it. You think? It's either that or live a shitty, terrible life. License revoked! Other people don't want other people to do it, but whose shoes do they have to live in? What the fuck do they know? Apparently, you got Mr. Winters there. If you want to live in all this agony, you go ahead. But stop telling yourself it's because you still think you can do any better. And start admitting that it's actually because you're too scared to do what you know you should. Roof time! You don't want to inconvenience people, you don't want to make them sad, you want them to remember you as that funny guy to just have around or to keep wishing you could measure up to some fantasy that you should have grown out of 10 years ago. So kill yourself while people still think you're funny. But you don't have anything to look forward to. It's just going to be the same stupid shit every day for the rest of your goddamn life, so stop wasting my time, go to the roof of the building, and jump off. Why, yes, Dr. Mengele, I think I will. No. Fine. But someday, you're gonna wake up one morning, and even all of the things that pulled you down won't make you feel any better. In fact, you won't feel anything at all. And do you even know why? He's kind of at a loss for words here, I think. Because nobody who isn't obligated to, or who isn't pathetic themselves, even fucking cares that you're alive. In the end, nothing you can do will keep that from sinking in. I know. This is taking a steep decline, isn't it? Years go by when, the same conversation apparently repeats over and over in his head, and he does nothing about it. Dramatic music!